Hi everyone, Craig Warwick here with a double review of the Marvel Legends House of M Spider-Man and Scarlet Spider figures from the Spider Build-A-Figure series. I'm reviewing these guys together as I think there's a good comparison to be made between the figures and a strong connection between the characters. A little bit of background first. House of M Spider-Man is the Peter Parker we all know and love, but in a twisted version of the Marvel Universe known as the House of M, created by the Scarlet Witch during another of her mental breakdowns in which she tries to give everyone everything they'd ever wanted. In this reality, Spider-Man is a superstar married to Gwen Stacy with a son and happy family life. Even his Uncle Ben is alive. The Scarlet Spider is another version of Peter Parker, but this time he's a bad boy clone who went by the name Kane. When he tried to become a bit of a hero, Kane took up the identity of the Scarlet Spider and used the enhanced spider powers of the mystical Other, including these spider stingers, to dispatch vigilante justice. Both figures look good out of the box. Scarlet Spider uses a newer body mould than House of M Spidey and seems better proportioned and bulkier because of it, which makes sense as Kane is more of a bruiser than Peter ever was. The Scarlet Spider body is the same mould we saw with the recent Deadpool figure, and it's a body mould I like a lot. House of M Spidey uses the same body we've seen on many Spider-Man figures, including Pizza Spidey, Black Suit Spidey, and Spider Carnage. This body mould always looked weirdly proportioned and is beginning to show its age a little now that we have newer moulds around. The paint on both figures is well applied and represents the costumes well. Neither costume design is especially exciting to me though. The House of M design has the red parts of the costume forming the spider emblem, but without the actual black spider logo of the standard costume, it just seems a bit incomplete to my eye. And would it really kill Hasbro to whack some blue paint on those pegs? Come on. The Scarlet Spider costume is a little better for me, but still a bit dull. Anyway, the costume design isn't the figure's fault and I knew what to expect coming into this. The head sculpts are good, but we've seen the House of M's before, and it's at this point that the clone leaves the original in the dust. Scarlet Spider gets a new head sculpt, one which is more expressive with one of the eyes slightly more closed, giving him a bit of a quizzical expression, something that wouldn't be out of place on Deadpool really. Scarlet Spider also gets new hand sculpts showing his other powers. He comes packaged with a right fist with an extended stinger and an open left hand again with the stinger extended. I love the sculpt of the fingers here with the talons showing. The stingers aren't removable, but Kane does come with alternate fists, so he doesn't always have to be in stabby mode. He also gets an alternate unmasked head with a sickly skin tone and undead looking eyes. This is his look from the clone conspiracy story when he was experiencing cellular degeneration of his clone cells. It's a strange choice for Hasbro to pick this look, but I always like an obscure nod to the comics. The head sculpt isn't original though, as we saw this head on Cosmic Spidey's unmasked head. Oh, hey daddy. So Kane totally outstrips Peter on the accessories front. Peter doesn't have an alternate head or even hands. But wait, true believers, he does come with this awesome web accessory that is simply the greatest thing I've ever seen. You may have noticed that statement comes with a sarcasm accessory of its own. The webbing is made of soft plastic with a loop at one end and a kind of hook at the other, so you can pop it over his hands and then hook it onto something so he can swing, or hang really, or wrap it round a bad guy. It's very short and doesn't have a wire inside to help it hold a pose. I guess it's something, but to me it seems like something that belongs with a lower tier line and not a collector targeted line like Marvel Legends. Articulation wise, it's pretty standard Marvel Legends stuff. Heads rotate and can look this far down and this far up. They both have butterfly joints at the shoulders that go this far back and forward. Shoulders go this far up and rotate. There's rotation at the top of the bicep. Double jointed elbows that bend this far. Rotation and a hinge at the wrist. Scarlet Spider's alternate hands also have the same articulation. They both have an ab crunch that bends this far forward and this far back. They have rotation at the waist. Their hips move this far forward and don't really go back at all. They move out to the side about the same amount as each other. There's rotation at the top of the thigh and double jointed knees that bend this far. Cain then has rotation mid-calf while Peter has none. They both have ankle hinges that go this far forward and this far back. And of course, ankle rockers. And say the words of legend with me now. This is their widest possible stance, still with both feet flat on the floor. So there's our twisted spider brothers of sorts. To me, the Scarlet Spider is clearly the better figure. He uses a newer body that has better proportions and has better accessories. House of M Spidey is of course nice to have, but they really could have given us more accessories like the alternate hands they've provided with almost every other release of this body mould. Anyway, thank you for watching this double review. I hope you've enjoyed it and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Please remember to like and subscribe and check out my other videos here on my channel, like my 60-second showcases or my customising work. Until next time though, pour on the power. Bye bye.